Second.
Okay, motion second, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
All opposed say aye.
I need roll call.
Roll call.
Councilman Elliott.
Aye.
Councilman Golden.
Aye.
Councilman Sykes.
Nope.
Councilman Sansing.
Aye.
Councilman Ray.
No.
Councilman Mashburn.
No.
Councilman Trailer.
Aye.
Councilman Twitty.
No.
Councilman Smith.
No.
Councilman Collins.
Aye.
Mr. Mayor, we have a tie, and that will call for you to vote for tie.
Oh, yes.
Resolution number 77. A resolution authorizing the city council to censure council members Terrence Smith, Mary Sykes, and Mary Twitty, the city clerk Susan Davitt, respectively requesting that Ms Smith resign from city council.
Okay, comment?
I'd entertain a motion to approve the adopt.
We're having discussion. Let's go.
Okay. All right, we can have discussion.
Okay. What I want everybody to know, you should know that I did not discuss this with any of my fellow council members. I took this action unilaterally. I wrestled with the decision. When I decided to proceed, I discovered that it was a foregone conclusion. It was a no-brainer. All of us need the political, moral fiber to do the right thing. When I asked this to be put on the agenda, it was 2 weeks to the day since I had gone to the prosecutor. I had heard nothing back till yesterday. The prosecutor chose to chastise and warn all elected officials in Jacksonville, not just the ones involved in the secret meeting. I find this insulting. The rest of us had nothing to do with it. I think the paper may have been correct in its assessment of the relationship between some participants in the secret meeting and the county prosecutor's office. I have heard the rumors and comments from the people that the council will just give lip service. I want the citizens to understand that this will not be swept under the rug. We on the council have a chance to prove to the people that we do not condone private meetings to discuss public business. We will attempt to clean up our mess, but we can only do what the law allows us to do. We are still dealing with issues created by the secret meeting. Some elected officials are still creating a hostile work environment within city government, trying to smear employees' names and reputations. An elected official is using FOIA requests as a smokescreen to distract from their own wrongdoing, and as a weapon to create rumors designed to harm reputations and undermine the public trust. These practices are dishonest, distasteful, and morally reprehensible. They must stop. It is time for the council to show the citizens that we are worthy of their trust. Those named in the resolution should recuse themselves from voting on it. I urge the rest of the council to vote for the resolution and show the citizens we do have the integrity and moral fiber to do the right thing.
Mr. Mayor.
Yes, sir. Terry, could you pass those down so we can put them in the minutes? Yes, sir. All right. Councilmember Ray.
In our political life, some of us down the line have omitted this law. We have met with each other, talked with each other. In our conversation, we have did city business, and nobody said nothing about it. I think we should forgive each other. If anybody's not guilty, cast the first stone.
Thank you. Thank you. I've heard it many times.
So forgive our fellow man. It happens. It happens to us all. I remember one newspaper reporter sitting there one night, and 4 of us stood in the corner over there talking. And he went to his boss and said, "Boss, they was taking your city business." He said, "It's let it alone, because it's more trouble to try to defend this thing than to try to prosecute." All right? So we can forgive each other for small fractures. We forgive each other every day. It happened to us. Because you all know when you go to the restaurants or out in the car or out in the street or whatever, you meet each other, you get just talking that kind of thing. So be for real. It happens to you. End of my speech.
Thank you, Mr. Ray. I've been in social media and heard it many times, these people. Thank you very much.
Let's be quiet.
Excuse me, I would like to say something because not one person up here has asked me one time my involvement in a secret meeting. My name has been thrown all over social media and in the newspaper without even asking me one question of my involvement. For that, I'm insulted. Okay? You talk about friends? No. This has been a show for the social media people. We have a job to do up here, and we need to all do it together.
Social media
Publicly is
coin.
right.
Social media
You have no idea what my involvement was because you never asked me. You accused me. You want me to apologize for something you know nothing about where I'm involved. You never asked me one question. Not once. You have my phone number. Everybody up here has my phone number. I'm a volunteer throughout this whole city for many years. Many years. Everybody has my number. One phone call is all it would have taken. You would have known my involvement.
However,
I have something to say, first of all.
Hey, I'm down.
Mr. Mayor, may I be recognized? I promised my attorney I would not speak, but this has gone a little too far because of possible civil actions that may be taking place. I want Mr. Sansing to understand the newspapers sometimes don't get it right.
Thank you.
They did not get it right because I have not contacted Larry Jekyll. Period.
That's
You need to ask questions before you accuse. I've been in law enforcement for 40 years. You're not the prosecutor and the executor. You have to do a little investigation. State police turned you down to do an investigation because they said it was frivolous. I'm telling you, may I finish? I didn't interrupt you. You need to get your facts straight before you start making these accusations. That's all I want to say. I got on this city council to thinking that we could work together as a council. I will not sit on the council for 28 years and sit on my duff. If I can't do anything in my 4 years, I'll get off. I will not sit here 28 years and do nothing.
as I have been briefed about our ability to have meetings, even us calling and asking Mary about this would have constituted a meeting. I'm getting up and down from the city
Well, I was
attorney.
informed, no, sir, it was not. Unless it was going to be on the agenda, it would not have been a problem. So that's what I was informed of.
I understand that.
You could have called the paper and asked me anything you wanted to ask me.
Let's don't argue. Okay, let
He's asking you a question, I'm answering.
Ask the floor, I'll give you the floor if you want.
But, like I say, our city attorney has been briefing us and saying, you know, we really don't need to talk about business together. Basically, we can exchange the greeting of the day, and that's about all we get, other than what we do in public meetings. And I don't like that, and I sure as heck didn't like getting this note from the prosecuting attorney that said, I'm doing something wrong. I didn't do anything wrong.
I didn't do anything wrong either, sir.
Hey, if you have something to speak on, go ahead and wait your turn.
I spent a long time having to deal with this in my job of 24 years in the military. And it's kind of an insult to me to get something from somebody that doesn't know me and didn't do any investigating as far as I can tell. And I get it, and not even the courtesy of it being a registered letter. I didn't like anything that happened with this. That's all I have.
Councilman Trailer.
Just one thing, two things, maybe three. But I want to appreciate all the aldermen that voted yes on reading this resolution. I think everybody's got to say what they feel like. What I would like to do now is if everybody's ready, let's vote on this and put it behind us. Amen.
I'm not really, I have
Okay, Councilman Ray.
in my opinion, society today has the belief that people or things are bad because of the way they think. Some people seek to domineer everything around them with forwardness thinking. Some presume to have the town's interest at heart, and some seem to just confuse the issues. No one can control what others do, but we all can control the consequences of actions. We all need to work together for the common good of this city. Just remember, judge not that ye be judged. I pray that the healing of our city starts tonight. Thank you.
Call for the vote, Mr. Chairman.
Second.
That's the proper motion, second. All those in favor, call for the vote.
No.
Okay, all right. Call for the vote.
Roll call vote.
Yeah, let's do a roll call.
This is the.
To approve or adopt 787.
More discussion.
Well, when he called,